Since the beginning, knights have spread the myth that you can't put on your own plate armor. It can be done. It's slow, requires a bit of squirming and wriggling, and it's certainly not dignified. You could say that about life, and I've always been rather fond of the squirming. But the real reason we spread this fiction is because it's damned lonely. Huffing and grunting as you stretch to cram hot flesh into cold metal and stiff leather, when all you want to do is go back to bed and pray your bad shoulder doesn't wake up enough to ache. Sounds of life and will, best made in a soft bed, above or below an eager partner, not alone, under a smoke-filled sky, pissing rain, and the stench of last night's dead. Humans may die alone, but we aren't born that way. Our first heartbeat is just an echo of the one we're attached to. We are imbued with the fire of the forge we were born in, until finally our metal cools and hard steel snaps. Then we find ourselves staring up at the sky, unblinking against the rain, watching it all drift away. That's where I lay now. If there's one thing I take away from this, it's that the last pair of hands on my back were my own. The last voice in my ear was a strained growl as I pulled leather with my teeth. Would plate mail put upon me by another have protected from the spear in my guts any better? No. But I would have died remembering why I was fighting, who I was fighting for. All those back home whose hearts are still playing the drumbeat of their mother's own and their mother's mothers. If only I could rise one last time. I swear I would never forget the rhythm again. But my vow is heard only by corpses, and my own heart frantically pumps out the last of my fire into the sopping ground to mix with the reds of 1,000 more of me. I watch dully as a scaled hand, twice the size of my own, pulls the spear from my side as if retrieving a practice arrow, and marches on. Humanity's last army has been doused. They come now for our home, an unstoppable tide. And I won't be the one to tell them they're coming. I will tell you this, however. A knight cannot don their armor alone.